Have you ever wondered, when should I change my strings on my ukulele? Well, in this video, I'm going to give you 5 reasons why you need to change your strings on your ukulele. Welcome to Ukelikethepros. I'm Terry Carter, and I had to put a lot of thought into this video. How am I going to do this to show you 5 ways to, or reasons why you should change your strings, or when you should change your strings on ukulele. But first of all, this is Ukelikethepros. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for that. If you haven't done so already, make sure to subscribe to the channel, turn on that bell notification, and then show us a little love in this video. Smash that like button and then leave a comment below. So I got a few different instruments around here that I'm going to be picking up and using to show you why or when should you change the strings on a ukulele. Question that a lot of people ask. And by the way, if you need any strings, when you do change it, make sure to check out the #1 store online. That's store.ukelikethepros.com. All right. Should we just dive into this? What the heck? Let's dive into this right now. Let me play a quick little interlude, and then we'll get to reason number 1. All right, the #1 reason that you need to change your strings is when your strings start to fray. Now, this is common more on a fluorocarbon string, maybe a nylon fluorocarbon, as opposed to the nylon get strings. But if you can see here, I don't know if you can see this. Where is it? Right here, if you rub your finger over here, it's kind of bad. This string right here is actually starting to fray. So it's actually just starting to literally just come apart. Oh, there it is. It's right there. If you can see that there's a little tag right there. So it's literally coming apart. So that's going to cause some problems. One, it's going to maybe cause some buzz when you hit a string. I'm okay right now, but sometimes I've noticed as they get older, they can cause a buzz. Also, if you have a wound string, sometimes, and I don't have one on this one, but sometimes the wire wound, the wire that wounds the string, it starts to come undone as well. So that's one thing. They fray or they unwind, definitely a sign you need to change your strings. The second reason why you need to change the strings on your ukulele, well, this is a Guitarlele, but this was a perfect example, is that they just get dirty. Now, if you look at these strings, and wait till I show you the other one, they're just dirty. They're kind of gross, actually, but they're just real dirty. What should these really look like? This right here is what they should look like. Look at that, all right? The other one, dirty and clean. So if your strings look dirty like that, hopefully, I don't know what it's from. Hopefully just dirt. I don't know if you ate something and then forgot to wash your hands, or to be honest, that one just had a little rust on it. It wasn't actually dirt. But anyway, rust, dirt, whatever. If your strings are looking like that, make sure to change your strings. The third reason why you need to change your strings is when the strings don't hold a tune or have huge intonation problems, okay? What do I mean by that? All right, well, check this out. This one's in tune right here. Look at this. But check this out. What? Wait, that's not the way a G chord would sound. So when strings get old, they have intonation problems, you might tune them up with open strings, and they might work on a tuner, and then you go to grab some of your chords, and you're having horrible intonation problems, then you know it's time to change your strings. All right, and reason 4, but before we get to reason 4, make sure to smash that like button. And what do you think so far? You've noticed any of these with your ukulele? Leave a comment below. All right, the 4th reason why you need to change the strings is strings literally get dead. Now, I did grab these Guitarleles, these color Guitarleles, because I had them, and they're both actually perfect example of this. This is that dirty one that I used earlier, and this is that one with the new strings. Let's see what they sound like when your strings get dead. They're going to sound dull. They're not going to sound as crisp or as bright sounding. So I'm going to show you this old dead string, and then I'll show you what they sound like with the new ones. All right, so there's your old strings. They just kind of have a flat sound to them. I mean, they sound all right, but they don't jump out at the strings. Let me grab the one that just has brand new strings on it. Holy cow, did you hear that? This thing with the new string, those strings are popping off the strings. They're just got nice, clear sound. They're nice and crisp. Do you not believe me? Let me do it one more time. Old strings. All right, did you hear that difference? For sure you did. The dead string, the new string, these things pop. They sound fantastic. They sound alive. So when your strings are dead, make sure to change them. I would say that last one, number 4, is probably the biggest reason. It could have been number 1, but I decided to put it down a little bit so you can stick around and watch this video. The number 5 reason why you need to change your strings is really you just feel like it. You don't like your strings for whatever reason. Maybe the tension's too high. Maybe it's too low. Maybe they just don't hold their tune. And maybe you just want to try something else. So maybe you're like, I want some Worth strings. Or, let me show you here, some PhD or some Acula or some Diodario. So maybe you just want to try a different string, a brand of strings and just see how it works on your ukulele. Every ukulele is probably going to sound different, better, or worse with whatever set of strings that work for that instrument. So by the way, all of those strings, if you want them, store.ukelikethepros.com. What do you think? Do any of those 5 reasons of why you need to change your strings fit you or the ukulele? Leave that comment below. Let's recap them real quick. Number 1, your strings are fraying or coming unwound. Number 2, your strings are dirty. Number 3, your ukulele does not hold its tune or intonation problems. Number 4, your strings are dead sounding. And number 5, just because you feel like trying a new set of strings. All right, so anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. I had fun doing this video for you. Thanks for subscribing to the channel, leaving a comment, and smashing that like button. Yeah, other than that, check out our store at ukelikethepros.com. Check out Ukulele the Pros, by the way, if you're ready to learn ukulele a little better. And if you want to find us on social media, you can find us at Instagram at Ukulele the Pros. You can also check out our Patreon page at Ukulele the Pros as well. So that's going to do it for today. Thank you. I appreciate it, and we'll see you next time.